Whoa, what is going on, everybody? It is June 4th, 50 degrees Fahrenheit. What's going on, nature? You kidding me? Anyways, it's a bit of a rainy day today. I'd really like to do something. Obviously, I'm not really feeling fishing or anything super outside just because it's nasty. So, I've got a project that I've been wanting to do for a while, and we're gonna work on it. I've got to get some stuff, pick up some stuff from the hardware store and probably Walmart. But step one, just get an SD card for this camera, the one that's in the GoPro right now. For some reason, this camera does not like it. It doesn't really tell me why. So I'm just gonna pick up a new one, not too expensive, just something that can fit in here and record, and hopefully record in a little bit better quality. So I'll see you there in just a second. All right, there we go. Oh, that lens is looking a little crusty. All right, there we go. So I've got pretty much everything I need right now. That took a little longer than expected. The current time is pretty much exactly 12 o'clock. I'll get back to you when I get back to the house. I've got a bit of a fun project going on, so stay tuned. So, I think some of you know where this is going, especially after reading my video description. Anyways, you may have seen a video I posted last year, a really crusty one, about stocking my pond. Well, I still haven't gotten around to doing that, but I still intend to. The problem is I could just catch a fish from one of the ponds or lakes around here. I want to put bluegill in that pond. But Vermont law is that if you want to stock fish in a public pond, it's got to be from a hatchery. Needless to say, I need a way to transport them pretty far. So I've seen a lot of these on YouTube. I've seen a lot of them online. Basically, you take a cooler, like the one I'm sitting on, and turn it into a portable Livewell, essentially, with full aeration and everything. So I've got a few parts. We've got, this is 1/2-inch PVC. Don't know how much of it I'm going to need. I got 10 feet. I got things to cut it with. These are pretty cool. Ratcheting pipe cutters. They work really well. It's really nice. It's already open. That's not for this. Another type of tubing. You'll see why in a second. PVC cement. Obviously necessary. Got some elbows for the PVC, and I also got hose clamps, brushes for brushing cement, T-joints, whatever, sections, don't know what they're called, a bilge pump, and last but not least, the one and only Flex Seal. So, without further ado, let's get to work. So, I'm like 20 minutes into this project. Oh, there we go. I'm like 20 minutes into this project and I already screwed up a little bit. The holes are here on this side, and they're here on this side. I think you see the problem with that. So I just picked a side, filled it with some of this stuff, because that's what I found in here. Hopefully it'll work. Keep it from shooting upwards. We want to shoot down into the water. And then once that dries, I'll drill some new holes in the right side, the correct side. But our little thing, our main aeration part is done. It'll fit right in here, just like that. So now I can worry about drilling some holes, probably, and maybe installing the bilge pump. So we'll see. Alright, now I get to figure out what to do with this guy right here. Nice. It's just a regular Livewell bilge pump. I think it's 600 gallons per hour. Yeah, no instructions whatsoever. That's cool. The water comes in through this thing. So let's find a place for it and then get to drilling. Alright, so I'm doing pretty well right now. My design changed slightly for a few reasons. This is what I got right now. So I've got this piece all set up in the hole, and then I've got this like flexible tube here that was going to connect here. But the way the water coming out of the bilge pump goes, I decided the hole should be on the other side. So now I have two holes drilled that I've got to seal up. But that's not a big deal. I can get the wires going out here so I can at least use the hole for something. It comes out to a PVC pipe here, which I'm bringing to trim a little bit, and then run an elbow up this dude right here. So that means I need to buy another elbow to get another hose clamp for this guy right here. And I think that's it. I have to figure out how I'm going to seal that hole. It's a giant hole that I drilled that I didn't need to drill. But other than that, it's going pretty well so far. Alright, so I had almost everything I needed. My design changed a little bit because the clear pipe I got, because it wasn't reinforced when I went to bend it. Oh god! When the clear pipe I got, when I went to bend it, it kind of collapsed in on itself because it's not supported. So I've got to go and get some PVC elbows, and I can just finish the job with a piece of PVC pipe. And I've also got to get something to better seal up the container itself. So that's what's next. I'll be right back. Alright, so last two parts have been acquired, as well as something that should hopefully help us seal up the holes a little bit. So let's finish this thing. Time to ow. It's 3 o'clock. We're making decent time. I'm having a good time. I'm not rushing to get this done, but it's taken us about 3 hours and some change to really get working on this. Anyways, see you back at the house. And voila, the bulk of it is done. We've got our bilge pump right here, which is attached to the wall on this side. There's some clearance here to allow water to flow in. Shoots it out here, out through this pipe, up, and out into this assembly, which is going to shoot the water back in and provide some aeration. So that's pretty cool. Now I just got to seal up all this right here, all this weird stuff that's going on there and there, and we should be good. I got this stuff right here that hopefully should give us all the sealing that we need. I'll get that done, let it dry, and then we can test it. Alright, so that sealant is going to take a little while to dry, so while I'm waiting, I've got another project that I can work on really quickly, which is pretty cool. Hey buddy, what's going on? So, I destroyed a pressure pad. My goal is to fix it. Oh yeah, we're getting there. We're gonna have to keep layering it on, but it is getting sealed up, slowly but surely. This one looks good. This one looks real good so far. That one's gonna require the most because I was stupid with that. You may be wondering why I am up here right now, but I just found something really cool. Hello guys. What's up? It's a little nest up here. The mother's giving me an evil eye, so I'm gonna hop down, but it's pretty cute. How are we doing here? Actually don't look half bad. It's sealing up pretty well. Still a little tacky here, but overall it's doing pretty good. Probably have to put some patches on the outside of this to make it work. Let's see the inside. Nice. So these top holes are sealed. There's holes in the bottom here and the bottom here. This one's pointed this way, this one's pointed this way. Should work pretty well. We've got the bilge pump set up pretty well. Connected to the pipe that goes out and up. And it looks pretty good. Actually, I think I'm gonna hit this stuff with Flex Seal. Just because it'll be a little bit easier. Alright, is the next day. I've let the epoxy dry for quite some time now, overnight, in my garage here. So we're going to go in and see how it's doing. Nice. Alright, let's bring this outside so that we can get a better look at it. Alright, so this piece right here is looking great. It's attached pretty well. I've got some Flex Seal around here, so I shouldn't be worried about leaks getting into the material at all. These guys seem pretty well sealed up. The accidental holes, I might hit them a few more times, but they should be good. This part's looking real nice, actually. This one right here, I mean, it's there, but I think I'm gonna get a patch and patch it. So I was gonna buy a patch to fix that, but I decided to try something first because I've got this here on me. So this is just like packing tape, and I'm thinking, you know, just put something to give it like a connection holding these two pieces together, and then just hit it with a few layers of Flex Seal. We'll see how that works. If the Flex Seal doesn't stick to it too well, then we might have to go to a patch. But I feel like it should dry and just put a coat over it that'll hold it on really well. So we'll see. This stuff a try. And I didn't even notice when I bought this, but it's actually clear Flex Seal, so you can't even really see it. I was expecting like that black color that you see on all the commercials. So kind of nice, although I wasn't really expecting it at first, so I was a little confused. Just gonna hit everything in here a little bit since I've got it. Nothing wrong with extra. Ready, bud? Wanna go outside? Let's go. Here we go. No, this way. Up, up, here. So, I don't know how long it's been since you guys have seen this guy, but he's grown up quite a bit since then. He's about as big as he's going to be now. He's starting to fill out. Just a little over a year old now. And he is very playful. Doing well. Time check. Just before 2:20. It's dry. It says it takes 24 to 48 hours to cure fully, but it is dry right now, which is good. I've left it alone for a few hours now. So, yeah, I'm going to take it outside and give you guys a better look at it. Like you saw before, I added the kind of a makeshift patch made of packing tape and then sprayed liquid rubber all over it, so it's like, it goes like out to here. So there's a nice coat over it. It's not like there's any major pressure on it anyways, and the water's not going to be in there for long periods of time. So it should be okay. I might want to hit it with a few more coats, but it seems to be alright. So I'm hoping this will work. This is just one of my power supplies. I think I think I'll be able to get enough current out of it. According to the packaging, I could be pulling anywhere from 3 to 5 amps at 12 volts through this. No immediate leaking. So it says it's a 12 volt supply. Most car batteries, 12 volt car batteries actually go around 13 to 14 volts. So I'll do right in the middle there, and then current. I can get just over 3 amps current. No way. That is so cool. That works like a charm. Oh my gosh. I did not think it was going to work that easily. That's amazing. Well, there you go, guys. The seal there, that little, like, that little, like patch I made there seems to be holding fine. There's no leaking going on out here. From what I see, I'm actually going to leave the water in it for a while though to see if we're getting any leaking. You can definitely see there's an effect on the water pressure pushing out here, but it's not like, you know, it doesn't feel like it's going to come out. It's just the elasticity of the rubber. This one seems to be doing fine. I haven't actually done any additional sealing on the outside today, so that's probably what I'll do now, or once I drain it out. Actually, I could even do it now, even with the water in it. That's pretty neat. So guys, I hope you enjoyed watching me make this thing. It was a lot of fun to make, and it turned out a lot better than I hoped it would. I'm gonna hopefully be able to get some use out of it this summer. I'd like to put some new fish in this pond right behind me here, because right now the story is pretty much the same as it was when I first filmed in it. A lot of little ones. We'll run over to it quickly. You'll probably see some. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of them. There's probably a couple. Whoops. There's probably a couple hundred of them, all right around 3 to 5 inches, which is not ideal at all. Hopefully we'll be able to remedy that in one way or another, putting some type of fish in here. So anyways guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a like and leave a comment if you got something to say. I'd like to hear it. I'd really appreciate it. And make sure to subscribe if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, and click the bell notification so you can tell when I upload. I don't upload super regularly, so I just watched a little bug get crushed out there. I don't upload super regularly, so make sure you hit that bell icon so you know when I upload again. If you want to check out some of my other videos, I've got some right here. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you in the next video.